Imagine trusting someone wholeheartedly only for them to betray you with something as innocent and useful as eye drops. Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Joshua Hunsucker case and how his cockiness and lack of empathy led him to unaliving his wife and daughter. Just so you guys know, this video is only for education and entertainment purposes and nothing more. So let's get started. Stacey Hunsucker was born May 7, 1986, and she was described by her family members and her friends as very hardworking, very sweet and kind. From what I gather, she was very ambitious, as she had studied right after graduating high school. She has studied to be a paralegal in Gaston College, and as well as after getting her associate's degree in paralegal studies, she worked at two law firms. One is called Reagan and Reagan, while the other one was called Ted Grieve and Associates. And it was during this time, after about 2 years of working as a paralegal, that she went back to school and started working as a teacher in 3 schools, from what I could gather. One was the First Baptist Charlotte, and the second one was called the First Methodist Preschool, and the third one was called Stow Young Men's Christian Association. And in each one of those schools, she worked as a preschool teacher. Now, Joshua Hunsucker was born August 22nd, 1984. And he was described as being very persistent and very ambitious. One of the ways that he was described as being persistent was when he met Stacey Hunsucker. The reason being is that when he met her, he was immediately attracted to her, but she did not feel the same way about him. And no matter how many times he asked her out on a date, she said no. That's until I don't know how he found out where she practiced softball, but he showed up at on one of her softball practice meets, and that's when she finally said yes. And it seemed to have gone well that very first day, because they later got married in 2010. And remember how I said that he was described as being ambitious? Sometime during Stacey and Joshua's marriage, after they had their first child, their first daughter, he went to school and became a paramedic, where he started working again as a paramedic in Atrium Health Med Center in 2013. Now, if we go back to Joshua's relationship with Stacey, according to the outside world, their family, their friends, they seemed to have had a great relationship, as according to everyone who knew the couple, they never got into arguments, they never raised their voice to each other. As a matter of fact, they went on as many dates as they could possibly go on with each other. But sometime in the year, but in the year 2013, specifically in February, Stacey started to mention to her family that she started feeling unwell. She started having some medical issues, and when she went to the hospital because it got so bad that she needed to go to the hospital, the doctors had no idea as to why she was having medical problems. And it only got worse from there, as in November 2014, about a few days after she had given birth to her second daughter. Stacey had to go to the hospital because she was experiencing a low heart rate and low blood pressure. And again, the doctors had no idea why she was experiencing this, what was causing it. And sadly enough, the third time that she was admitted to hospital, she was not going to make it. As the third time that she was hospitalized, she was experiencing cardiac arrest and sadly passed away. Now, this is just part 1 of the video. I am going to be posting part 2 next week, so I hope to see you guys there. Have a good rest of your day.